Breaking News Live, Wednesday, June 14th, 2017. Here's Ben with our stories.
Thanks, Tom. And we're following a story where an SUV minivan and a pickup truck driver got into an accident in Madison, Wisconsin.
Joining us by Skype is Talking Ginger from Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Talking Ginger, what can you tell us? Well, Tom and Ben, the crash in Madison, Wisconsin was minor. Both drivers of those vehicles were injured and hurt badly. It's awful. And from my point of view, I was never there when it happened. All I know is that I saw the footage of the crash scene, and that was all I saw. No more information after that. Back to you in the studio. Okay, Ginger, thank you for that report. And right now, join us by via Skype also is my brother Steven. Steven from Wausau, Wisconsin. What can you tell us? Well, Tom and Ben, what I do know about the crash is that it's awful. And the drivers were injured badly, and I couldn't tell because I wasn't there. I was here at my house when it happened. So how will I know something like that when I wasn't there on the scene when the crash happened in the first place? Excuse my rudeness. That doesn't make any sense. So, whatever. Back to you in the studio. Alright, Steven, thank you for that report. And, right now, we do have one more person on the line before we go to commercial break.
Here's Jim Crawford reporting live from Plover, Wisconsin. Jim, what can you tell us about the crash?
Well, Tom and Ben, all I can say is that the crash in Madison, Wisconsin is minor, and the officials are investigating on how it happened. And let's hope that the drivers don't do the same thing only once. So let's stop these crash accidents once and for all. Thank you.
Alright, Jim Crawford, thank you for that report. And right now, we're going to go to commercial break. We are going to come right back in a moment.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Can you hand back a sec? Want to tell me about the boy in this painting?
I don't know. Maybe nobody understands him.
Well, if he were here, I'd say that being different is what makes him special. Just like our discounts. Each one is unique, but together they help save our customers a lot of money.
Okay.
Pop quiz, who's my favorite student?
Gwen?
Yeah, it's Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen's the best.
Emily's just starting out and on a budget. Like a ramen noodle every night budget. She thought Allstate car insurance was out of her reach until she heard about the value plan. And saving money with Allstate doesn't stop there. Kim and James are what you might call overly protective, especially behind the wheel. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, Allstate gives them a bonus twice a year for being safe drivers. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate.
Easter's here. We're at Walmart with Lindsay, who checks all the weekly ads to get the best sale prices. Let me ask you, you think you can get the same great prices here with Walmart's low price guarantee?
Let's try.
Let's go.
I got a full house to impress.
Well, you better ham it up. Look at this price.
That's awesome.
What's for Easter dessert?
Oh, sugar cookies. My son's helping this year.
Look at that.
Hey, there's my brand.
That's your ad. Walmart will match that price at the register.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even have to have the ad with you.
What?
I'm serious.
Nice.
That's the Walmart low price guarantee backed by Ad Match. Bring your last grocery receipt to Walmart, compare the price.
Hello, Geico? Yeah, I was just talking about your emergency roadside service and how it's available 24/7 and then our car overheated. But what are the chances? Can you send a tow truck, please? The location? You're not going to believe this, but it's in a tree. I wish I was joking, mate, but it's literally stuck in a tree. A chainsaw? No. All we really need is a tow truck.
Day or night, Geico's emergency roadside service is there for you.
And I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. But I won't do that. No, I won't do that. Or that, or this. No, not this. Definitely not this. No, I just won't do. Happy thoughts, happy. No! It's burning my eyes. Just not what you are thinking of. It hurts, but I kinda like it.
Welcome back to Breaking News Live. We are continuing to follow the story about the vehicle car crash in Madison, Wisconsin.
From what we know so far is that the drivers of those vehicles were badly injured and were taken to a nearby medical center hospital in downtown Madison.
Yeah, and for that story update, we're gonna return it to Jim Crawford.
Here's Jim Crawford for the update.
Well guys, what I do know so far is that the vehicle car crash in Madison, Wisconsin was badly and totally awful. I do want to mention that this is a terrible scene to watch. And it's important that drivers stay from that area for now until the scene is cleared. It can take several hours to reopen that location. It's trustworthy that the scene is minor and damage is reported for those vehicles. That's all. Back to you in the studio.
Alright, Jim Crawford, thank you for that report.
Now, before we go to commercial break again, we do have an update on the scene.
Yeah, and for that, let's go back to Ginger for the update. Well, Tom and Ben, the accident scene may be over soon. But not just yet, because earlier this morning when the accident occurred, both drivers were injured badly. It was awful to watch. And I don't think we'll be seeing much more of this again. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Back to you in the studio. Alright, Talking Ginger, thank you for that report.
And before we go to our next reporter, we do have a severe weather report.
According to the National Weather Service of Green Bay, Wisconsin, lightning and severe thunderstorms in Portage County, Plover, Wisconsin were reported, including Stevens Point.
So if you are in Portage County, Wisconsin, in Stevens Point, Whitening, or Plover, take shelter right away.
If you are in the path of the storm, you are asked to take shelter in your home no matter what it is.
That is right, Tom. And of course, viewers who are watching us right now, we are going to go to commercial break. We're going to come right back after this.
The best Hollywood movies are playing on DirecTV Cinema.
This should be interesting.
Yeah. The stars you want to see. The movies you want to watch.
I just don't want you to hate me.
You will tell me what you have done.
Let me go!
Your wedding better watch it.
You should let me go.
New releases every weekend. DirecTV Cinema. Channels 125 through 1.
Take me into your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. So that's our loyalty program. You're automatically enrolled, and the longer you stay, the more rewards you get.
Great.
Oh.
I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you.
Isn't there a simpler way to explain the loyalty program?
Yes.
Standing by you from day one. Now that's progressive.
Milk.
Okay, phone's over. Thirsty?
You said it would make me cool.
They don't sound cool to me.
Guess not.
You gotta stick up for yourself. Like with the Name Your Price tool. People tell us their budget, not the other way around. Aren't you lactose intolerant?
This isn't lactose, it's milk.
And at Progressive, we let you compare our Progressive Direct rate.
Great deals for reals.
And our competitors' rates side by side, so you know you're getting a great deal.
Saving the moolah.
As you can see, sometimes Progressive isn't the lowest.
Not always the lowest.
Jamie, what are you doing?
I'm being your hype man.
Doing
You
that
said
right
I was
now.
gonna be the hype
No,
man.
we said we wouldn't do it. I'm sorry, we were talking about savings.
I liked his way.
Cha-ching! Talking about getting that money. Talking about getting that money.
Savings worth the hype. Now that's progressive.
Emily's just starting out and on a budget, like a ramen noodle every night budget. She thought Allstate car insurance was out of her reach until she heard about the value plan. And saving money with Allstate doesn't stop there. Kim and James are what you might call overly protective, especially behind the wheel. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, Allstate gives them a bonus twice a year for being safe drivers. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate.
Easter's here. We're at Walmart with Lindsay, who checks all the weekly ads to get the best sale prices. Let me ask you, you think you can get the same great prices here with Walmart's low price guarantee?
Let's try.
Let's go.
I got a full house to impress.
Well, you better ham it up. Look at this price.
That's awesome.
What's for Easter dessert?
Oh, sugar cookies. My son's helping this year.
Look at that.
Hey, there's my brand.
That's your ad. Walmart will match that price at the register.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even have to have the ad with you.
What?
I'm serious.
Nice.
That's the Walmart low price guarantee backed by Ad Match. Bring your last grocery receipt to Walmart, compare the price.
So anyway, I've been to a lot of places. You know, I've helped a lot of people save a lot of money. But today, things have been a little strange.
Meep, meep.
Meep, meep. What a strange place.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15%.
Ah, yes, the Geico Gecko in Migration. Driven by primal instinct to help people save hundreds of dollars on their car insurance.
Hey, do you see that guy over there? He's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Gotta be kidding me.
Oh. What a clever creature.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Now playing on DirecTV Cinema.
Do you remember what you said you would do? You are the only person who could still recognize the man who murdered our families. You must kill him. Do you want to continue?
I must finish. Did your father ever talk to you about Germany?
Are you kidding me? What is that? You said you were a friend of my dad.
Remember, now playing on DirecTV Cinema.
And I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. But I won't do that, or that, or this. No, not this, definitely not this. It hurts, but I kinda like it.
Welcome back to Breaking News Live. We are going to join Jim Crawford for a short update in just a moment.
But first, we have some important news to tell you all.
The crash scene with the drivers and their vehicles in Madison, Wisconsin just wrapped up since 4 o'clock Central Time in Wisconsin.
It is unlikely that the drivers of those vehicles will no longer own those vehicles anymore.
The crash scene took place from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. earlier today between 8th and 9th Street of downtown Madison, Wisconsin.
And now that the investigation by Madison officials, police, have investigated the scene, everyone is safe to drive down that area again.
As Ben was trying to say, that everyone is safe to drive down those streets again now that the scene is now over for good. Now, before we go to Jim Crawford for his final report, here's a final message from my friend Steven from Wausau, Wisconsin. Hi guys, I'm Steven, as you all may know, and I've been reporting about the crash scene in Madison, Wisconsin. Here's my final report. The investigation is now over since 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time, Wisconsin. It had taken Madison officials 7 hours since 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. today to clear off the scene between 8th and 9th Street. Between 8th and 9th Street of Madison, Wisconsin, the investigation is now over. Back to you at the studio. It has been a very long road trip since we have been doing this breaking news today.
Yes, indeed, Tom. We have been doing this for quite some time. Are we ever gonna finish this?
I gotta tell you one thing, Ben. Of course we have been doing this, and yes, we will finish it as soon as we hear from Jim Crawford for his final report about the crash.
Okay, before we end the newscast, let's go back to Jim Crawford for his final update.
Well, Tom and Ben, here's my final report. It has been a nice day, and the accident scene is now over, and it's been quite some time since I've been doing these broadcastings and whatnot. For those of you who are watching, it has been a good time with you all. I had fun today, and I hope I can do this again some other time. I just want to mention that it's been a nice day for the past few weeks until this happened, and now that the accident is over, everyone is safe again. Let's not do this ever again. Yeah, so that is that. One more thing I want to mention that we've had some severe thunderstorms in our area today on June 14th, 2017. And yeah, it's not been fun until the accident occurred in Madison, Wisconsin. That is all I'm going to say for now. I'm going to send it back to you all, back at the studio. I'm Jim Crawford for Tom and Ben News.
Well, folks, before we go to break, we have some important news to tell you.
We do not think we'll be doing these long 30-minute newscasting for breaking news anymore.
Unless it's under the 30-minute mark, which I'm hoping it is. Right, Ben?
Right, Tom. And yes, this may be about 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes. We're not sure. But right now, time for a quick break. We're back in 3 minutes.
Emily's just starting out and on a budget. Like a ramen noodle every night budget. She thought Allstate car insurance was out of her reach until she heard about the value plan. And saving money with Allstate doesn't stop there. Kim and James are what you might call overly protective, especially behind the wheel. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, Allstate gives them a bonus twice a year for being safe drivers. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate.
Right on cue.
It's more than just a meal. It's Meow Mix Mealtime. With wholesome ingredients and irresistible taste, no wonder it's the only one cats ask for by name.
Now there was a time when you loved me so. I couldn't run. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Hello, Geico? Yeah, I was just talking about your emergency roadside service and how it's available 24/7 and then our car overheated. But what are the chances? Can you send a tow truck, please? The location? You're not going to believe this, but it's in a tree. I wish I was joking, mate, but it's literally stuck in a tree. A chainsaw? No. All we really need is a tow truck.
Day or night, Geico's emergency roadside service is there for you.
And I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. But I won't do that. No, I won't do that. Or that. Or this. No. Not this. Definitely not this. No, I just won't do. Happy thoughts, happy. It's burning my eyes. Just not what you are thinking of. It hurts, but I kinda like it.
(1931) was not exactly a great year to start a business. But that's when Allstate opened its doors. And through the 12 recessions since, they've noticed that after the fears subside, a funny thing happens. People start enjoying the small things in life. A home-cooked meal. Time with loved ones. Appreciating the things we do have, the things we can count on. It's back to basics. And the basics are good. Protect them. Put them in good hands. In the last year, we've learned a lot. We've learned that meatloaf and Jenga can actually be more fun than reservations and box seats. That who's around your TV is more important than how big it is. That the most memorable vacations can happen 10 feet from your front door. That cars aren't for showing how far we've come, but for taking us where we want to go. We've learned that the best things in life don't cost much at all. And at Allstate, they don't cost much to protect. So protect them. Put them in good hands.
Welcome back. We have an update.
Madison officials say that the crash scene is now over for good.
That means that everyone is safe to drive down that area again without no more accidents in the future.
And we will keep you informed if we have to do another breaking news story.
For now, that's all we know. According to the injuries on the drivers in the crash, we now know that the drivers are responsible for their actions.
And even if the investigation is already done and over with? Officials are still investigating the problem.
We will let you know in advance.
And so far, that is all we know about the story.
Before we go, we do have a couple more things to tell you about the crash accident in Madison, Wisconsin.
So far, we now know that the investigation is over, but officials are not done searching for the clues on how it happened.
Yeah, and we will keep you informed if we have any more information or details.
Stay tuned to Tom and Ben News for more of this story.
Now, before we sign off, we have something to tell you, the viewers and the fans who are watching us today.
We had so much fun, and we'd like to thank you all for watching this story.
We are so glad you stayed on the right channel. But right now, the investigation and the story is now done and over with.
That's right. And yes, we are out of time. We'll see you next time on Breaking News and Tom and Ben News Network. Bye now.
Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you all for watching.